boys. Welcome to hell.
Welcome. It is
to the hell.
Welcome to Dead Air. Dead Air just jumped right in. We couldn't even make it to the cold open before we just fucked up. And
well, this is why people come to the show, right? They see Dead Air. Dead Air is the MVP of the show. They all know that.
A lot of things happened.
You wanted to get super tight, you know that.
Yeah, my kid tried to ruin the dishwasher or the dryer with his just being an idiot. I left one of my kids at school or something like that. It was a long time. I was married. My wife would text me to keep it down. You know, I'm like, I'm doing a show, okay? I'd be in the middle of the show and I'd get a text like, would you please shut up? And I'm like,
no,
I'm being an idiot here.
No.
Like, what do you think? So I had to get rid of her, and here we are. We're skinnier. We're much skinnier. Both
are we really skinnier though? We're skinnier in terms of our talent too.
That's
such a joke. We never had talent.
We've had a long run, man. It's been fun. And
we're talking like we're ending the show.
I know, but I'm just surprised we haven't been canceled. You know, we're on a streak right now. 15 consecutive demonetizations. We'll go for it tonight. We got to say something like cocktard or something to get us demonetized, right?
Oh no, there are words we could say.
What do we got to say to get us demonetized?
You think I'm fucking saying those words right now? Dude, I'll be insta-canceled. Bro, imagine if LA misses out on Ohtani because Dave Roberts couldn't shut the fuck up. I will Elmo Shohei goes to San Fran out of spite. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that Dave Roberts fucked something up.
Yeah, with his mouth, with his decision making. Did you see him? He got a text from probably his owner and was
his boss.
Yo, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Last night, Perna getting unsubbed and unfollowed for the wheel.
You'll be back. You're like a guy quitting weed. You'll be back.
The fortunate thing is that Lawrence is not season ending. It's not a fracture. So high ankle sprains will take a bit, but fortunate thing about their schedule is they have Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Tennessee as their final 3 games. If you don't win 2 of those 3, you don't deserve to make the playoffs.
All right, Seahawks, Cowboys, both teams on 7 days rest. Another Thursday game. Cowboys, Seahawks came and played really hard. Were the Cowboys kind of exposed a little bit here?
Nah, not really. I mean, the thing is, Mike McCarthy kind of doesn't know how to read or count or do anything. He nearly cost them the game, but the problem is Shane Waldron won up that with a couple of really bad calls, especially on that 4th down where you decide to pull a 41-year-old Jason Peters and try to block DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the better defensive ends in the NFL, and it predictably failed with a run out of shotgun by Zach Charbonnet. So that alone cost you the game, and then Dak played like an MVP. Geno played really well, and then Tyler Lockett had a bad drop and a bunch of 4th down turnovers. That's what happened. When a 4th down play, the design of the play forces you to not block Micah Parsons because you're trying to cover the 0 blitz. You scrap that fucking play. Period.
But no.
I'm shocked Shane Waldron hasn't been fired yet.
Yeah, well. So now what happens to the Seahawks? Are they down to football hell? They've lost 3 straight.
They're wild card because they're still in a 4-way tie.
The Rams are
well, they're in a 4-way tie, so they're still a wild card by Slameth in the.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Maybe that's what gets us demonetized every week.
Maybe. Hey, nothing wrong with slamming your penis in the car door.
There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I'm going to go do it right now. Broncos, Texans. This one really hurt for the Broncos.
It was a stinger because, I mean, they had them. They had multiple chances. Houston's defense just came to play.
Yep. And then they picked off Russell Wilson at the end, and it was done, dilly, dumptious.
Derek Stingley's done very well, but no Tank Dell's going to hurt.
Yeah. Stingley and Dell, by the way, are both part of the
Well, Anderson, too.
Watson
He had a
trade.
breakout moment, too. One big
Yeah.
pass deflection, 2 sacks. Hey, New England.
Oh.
Miss him yet? Mhm. Oh, yeah. Do
on.
you miss him yet, New England?
No, hold on. You need to get a picture of Matt Patricia. Come on. Like, we need to upload a picture of Matt Patricia.
Do you miss them yet?
Wow, the
Do you miss them
Rangers
yet?
are losing 4-2. Bro, all right. Hey. Patriots
Do you
fans.
miss them, Patriots? I'm
play
shocked
sheet
he's
is
still holding the
laminated.
pencil.
I know. The play sheet is laminated. Why the pencil, bro?
I mean, he is such a fucking...
Cardinals and the Steelers. Let's go ahead and ISO tree.
I should have known this was going to happen, but I didn't. I huffed the hopium. I looked at their schedule, how Pickett improved. The offense was without Matt Canada last week. And I'm thinking, you know what? If we take care of business against Arizona, we can do something great. And by the time, like, you realize that it goes bad, you're not even surprised because they do this shit at least once a year. There's always a year where they either look past their opponent, they play down to competition, or they inexplicably shit the bed against like a visibly tanking team with no talent, and then it just goes haywire. And the problem is there's no real excuse for it. Jalen Warren came out and said they took him lightly, which is damning on coaching and a lot of things. I know like Arizona played hard. If you've watched Arizona, they don't have much talent, but they play hard, and they'll take advantage of teams that take them lightly. It happened against Dallas. It happened against Pittsburgh. I mean, it happened against the Giants in the first half. So the main thing there is, like, they got arrogant. They thought they could beat them, and they got punched in the mouth repeatedly. They had no urgency. The defense kept getting destroyed because they're out of inside linebackers. Landon Roberts is out. He might be out this week. Cole Holcomb and Quan Alexander are out for the season. We might be at the point where they're starting Blake Martinez and Miles Jack, who were retired at the start of the year. We're fucked. And the problem is, like, the defense, they're complaining that TJ Watt gets held, but what happened to the secondary and the inside linebacker core? That's your real problem. TJ Watt being held is why you go for it off of shotgun at a 4th and goal at the 1 yard line and hand it off to a weak interior line that can't get pressure. Like, dude, what the hell are we doing? Kenny Pickett, like, had an okay game, but he's out for a good bit. We're going to have to kiss the titties. I don't trust him. And now it's to the point where if you lose to New England, I mean, you might as well write off the playoffs. I mean, great, you'll get like a 9-8 win season again. But this was the kind of game you needed to win because everyone else in front of you lost. Cleveland lost. Jacksonville lost. Baltimore was off. This was a big game, and you shit the bed. And it's happened repeatedly over the span of Tomlin's tenure and even Cowher's tenure. And I don't know what really stops it, but it's at the point where, I mean, they'll never do it. But, I mean, it's just frustrating because we're seeing the same thing happen over and over again. And that guy should have never come back. That's the real problem.
Do you miss him yet?
No. I don't miss him. He's a middle school offensive coordinator. He should have never been brought back.
Do you miss him?
The
He
Steelers
could
don't
have put
fire
up more
coaches.
than 10 points.
No, he actually would have.
10 points.
He would have put up 7. He would have put up 6. Trust me. On that.
Minus 7 points.
Yeah, he would have. He would have. Trust me on this. Trust me on this.
I'm just
so the Steelers right now, they are in the 5th seed, so they are a wild card. But if they don't win against New England, they're going right to trash. I'm sorry.
You really had a golden opportunity. Like
exactly.
It was really just something you should have taken advantage of.
And they just shit it. And that's the problem.
Never,
like,
it was never close. It wasn't close.
It was ugly, and that's a damning indictment of coaching, yet nobody in the national media wants to admit it.
49ers, Eagles, 49ers, we know where they're going.
They are hardcore Super Bowl. I think the Eagles are still Super Bowl too.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to meet in
they will meet in the championship game.
But
they will get a rematch.
It's pretty clear who the separation, that there's some separation there.
Exactly.
For sure. 576 people, they didn't come here for me, I'll tell you that.
No, they came here for you. Nick JK, fear not, God has delivered the PSU legend Trace McSorley to the clutches of Yinzer country. Thursday night, we'll empty my bottle of Sambuca. I might have to get out the drinks for that too. I might have to get out specialty shots. It's gonna be bad.
Browns and the Rams. The Browns are
Joe
football.
Flacco. No, they're wild card. They are wild card. 7 and 5.
And the Rams are wild card.
Yes, and the Rams are mid as hell. Like, they should not be a wild card team, but the NFC is just so bad. 6 and 6. Like 9 and 8 can make the playoffs in that division.
Chiefs and Packers. This was the upset of the weekend right here.
Yep.
The Packers are actually in wild card contention.
And the sad part is Jordan Love's looking like a quality NFL quarterback, and it's fucking bullshit because the Packers needed to be humbled, and the NFC North's living in nightmare mode right now. Dude, the worst fan base, like the most torture, has to be Bears fans because they thought Justin Fields was going to make this jump. It turns out to be your most hated rival in Green Bay that's experiencing the quarterback.
And the Bengals and the Jaguars. The Jaguars really blew a golden opportunity.
Yeah, they're still division for now.
But
division.
I mean, like,
Losing Trevor Lawrence hurts.
Speed. And they lost Trevor Lawrence. Like they lost so much more than
they made Jake Browning look like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, they did.
And their head coach blamed the crowd for communication issues. Dude, you're at home. What the fuck are you doing?
I was like half sleepy, and I saw Browning play, and I thought it was Burrow.
He was throwing well. Like, he was spreading the ball around. He was efficient. He was methodical. He did really well. That game alone is going to up him a few $1 million in salary next year.
And Bengals are they wild card or football hell?
They're football hell still. They're only a game back though, so they're close. It's going to be like disheveled and pudgy and oh god, what the fuck is wrong with you? We are mega demonetized. This is what this channel's doing.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
One day we're gonna get the whole channel demonetized.
We're gonna get banned. That's what's happening.
Like,
and nothing, really? You know what's gonna happen then? I know exactly.
And there was much rejoicing.